Good morning. I have my flip-flops on, so enjoy whatever sounds you get from them. I watched a video from Earl. It was or News Now Houston. It was somebody else's video, obviously, because he doesn't really get out and make videos anymore. Some gal reporting on trouble with the cops in Georgia State Police. The first story she reports on is full of, I don't know, it reinforces my tried and true statement of don't resist arrest. You'll end up hurt or dead. She reports that the police were responding to, or what she should have reported was the police were responding to reports of somebody threatening hunters with a firearm, or backpackers or hikers or somebody threatened these guys with a gun. They thought they were off property. Somebody threatened them with a gun saying they were on property. They reported it to police. That's what the police had. Now this gal goes and says that he didn't threaten them with a gun, etc. She says definitively that they were on property. I don't know how she knows that. But I guess since she's standing in front of a camera telling us, we need to just accept that as fact. So police respond to that. They come out, armed man, threatening people with a gun. That is what they're responding to. There's an armed man who meets them at the gate to his property. He's on his property, but guess what, kids? They're trying to arrest him. He doesn't see an issue with being armed while on his property. Well, guess what, kids? There's an issue with someone being armed when you're trying to arrest them. And when the cops get all huffy and tell you to drop the weapon and they don't go away, sooner or later, you're going to get tased or shot with a beanbag gun, or maybe even shot with a real gun. It's a lose-lose situation. The cops don't want to shoot you. That's why it's a long standoff. And you probably don't want to be shot. Anyway. They ask him for water. One of the female officers asks him for some of his water. It's like, duh. Why do you think she's asking you for your water, you dummy? She's there to distract you. And then he gets shot with a beanbag round from a shotgun. And then to her, to the reporter, well, he was just naturally reaching for his pistol to try to defend himself. Because, she was there, and obviously she's showing us this footage, so she knows exactly what's going on. It's, I trust her 100%. She's in front of a camera, after all. So after he reaches for his pistol, he gets shot a shit ton of times. Congratulations. Armed man. They're there responding to the reports of the armed man having pointed his rifle at people, or his pistol at people, threatened people with his firearm, and he ends up getting shot because he won't put down the firearm. That, kids, is what we call cleansing the gene pool. Oh, I bet me stepping on these crunchy things is sounding delicious for your earbuds. It's ASMR, baby. But then the second scene is a little more, to me, a lot more disturbing, because, well, the driver wasn't that bright, but there's a license checkpoint, and I hate license checkpoints. I hate all suspicionless searches. I don't care. I don't care what justification the government comes up for them. A standing checkpoint of any sort that requires you to provide things to the government without having done anything wrong, to me, is just really invasive. But that's just me, and that's not the state of the law. The state of the law is they get to do it. So guy rolls up to this guy's not driving so smooth. Guy rolls up to a checkpoint to see if it's still there or something. I don't know. He rolls up to the checkpoint, sees the checkpoint, and then he flips a U-turn.